After several months of playing Untitled Boxing Game, I seem to have forgotten how to use my very first favorite style, the one where it all started. So I want to thank the person who requested this video. Recently, we just uploaded a video on the Freedom style. Now, let's go back and take a look at how to use the Ippo style. With this style, I'm honestly a bit rusty. It feels like I'm a beginner all over again. So let's explain the video theory. But before anything else, take a look at this. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let's go. So, what exactly is the Ippo style? Let's read the description. An infighter that never backs down. Ability: Dempsey roll. You can use your ability repeatedly to dodge and advance with each time you press it. Once it's charged up, you can unload a flurry of hooks. The Ippo style is a mythic fighting style in Untitled Boxing Game. It emphasizes toughness and aggressive, close-range attacks that deliver heavy damage. With powerful punches, fast dash, and a sturdy guard, this style sacrifices hand speed and the ability to backdash. Its strength in dealing high damage and maintaining pressure makes it a force up close. The Ippo style's special move is the Dempsey roll. Inspired by Jack Dempsey,
they maneuver around the center of the ring. Now watch. There's that big left. And
this move involves rapid weaving left and right, building up momentum to strike with increased power and speed. Its cooldown depends on the amount of damage dealt. The style is modeled after the character Ippo Makunuchi. How amazing, right? So let's head to M1 and M2. Ippo's light punches M1 begin with either a right or left hook. The left hook M1 chain delivers a series of alternating body punches, while the right hook chain includes multiple lower body strikes or a rapid sequence of powerful hooks aimed at both the head and body. Ippo's M1 embody classic infighter techniques, delivering impressive damage that effectively pressures an opponent's guard. However, these punches are the most telegraphed in the game, making them easier to anticipate. Surprisingly, Ippo has an extended range for an infighter, allowing him to punish any missed moves by his opponent. Overall, while Ippo's M1 deal high damage and are dangerous in close combat, their slower speed makes them avoidable, so it's best to use them with caution. So don't be predictable with using M1. Try to feint as well. It's up to you how you land your punches. Let's go for the M2. The heavy punches M2 comes with two variants, a right uppercut and a liver blow. Ippo's M2 can do damage to your opponent and can crush through guards. However, they get predictable since they always come from left to right, and once you remember the pattern of the punches, making them pretty easy to perfect dodge or counter. But the delay can really help confuse your opponents. Ability: Dempsey. It charges up by landing hits on the opponent, similar to the Ghost ability. When you press R, you flash blue and gain some invincibility frames by weaving, though your stamina drains with each press. These invincibility frames are shorter than those of a standard dash. For pros, the first startup for Dempsey has a huge iframe window allowing you to essentially get a free weave from the opponent's punch. Pressing R 1 to 2 times helps you dodge incoming attacks instead of dashing due to the stamina consumption being way less. While pressing R 3+ times and doing M1 South will trigger the special M1 South for the Ippo style. The M1 will turn into hooks from side to side, each hit dealing insane raw and block damage. Doing an M2 in the process will deactivate the ability. A small mechanic for this ability is every time you flash blue by pressing R, the opponent will be affected by Kimura Max Slowness effect for 1 second. This prevents them from backdashing or running away, even if they use a fast style like hands low or chronos. During the Dempsey roll, you can also dash forward while maintaining precise timing with the special M1. This technique is useful for closing in on distant opponents.
Get over here!
Fun fact, the more you weave, the louder the jet engine sounds become a nod to Ippo's Dempsey roll in the anime. Another fun fact, Ippo Dempsey Roll can dodge shotgun barrage by spamming the R buttons to keep dodging the barrage. It is unsure if it's actually a bug or intentional. Ultimate Tiger Crusher. Upon executing the ultimate, you raise your arm as if to throw a left straight, which the opponent blocks, expecting the punch to hit their face. It's actually a feint. The user then ducks or performs a drop step and follows up with a gazelle punch. This is immediately followed by a Dempsey Roll barrage, ending with a powerful strike to the opponent's face. The ultimate is inspired by the featherweight championship title fight between Ippo Nakamichi and Takeshi Sendo. So let's go to pros and cons. Pros, good damage, can press your opponents. Good dash. Has a high damaging ability, Dempsey Roll. You're almost invincible if you spam the Dempsey Roll ability. Cons, can't backdash if you try backdashing with Ippo. It will execute a forward dash. High skill ability. Your Dempsey Roll can easily be shut down by backdashing, using certain abilities, much more. Slow startup punches, which can be easily dodged. So hopefully we understand each other. If there's anything I forgot to mention about this, you can comment below. Tips for Ippo style. When your opponent is in the corner and you're in the center, using the Dempsey Roll can minimize their chances of dodging. Your M1 punches are powerful, but weaker than basic attacks, so straight punch exchanges could put you at a disadvantage. Instead, use your abilities to gain an edge, using the Dempsey Roll effectively. The Dempsey Roll reaches maximum power after 5 to 6 weaves and minimum power after 3. Spamming the Dempsey Roll increases your iframe. But if your opponent uses an M2, stop the ability and try one of two options. Counter with an M1 right away to disrupt their M2. Weave or feint their M2, then punish them if they miss. Remember, this only works well at mid-range, counter backdashing, and perfect dodging. When the opponent backdashes, side dash and release your attack immediately. Against opponents with perfect dodge abilities like Hawk, use feints and follow up quickly with M1 to land the Dempsey Roll. Utilize Ippo's mobility. Ippo's front dashes can cross the ring in 2 moves. Use this to close the gap and stay up close, where Ippo shines as an infighter. Feint with the slow startup to keep opponents guessing, and avoid throwing random punches at a distance since they're likely to miss. Guard damage strategy. An M1 or M2 can shred an opponent's guard, so if they tend to drop guard, capitalize on it. Avoid using M2 unless you're close to breaking their guard, and use dash to create space if you need to recover health, shield, or stamina. The essence of the Ippo style is to peekaboo with dash and punches. Close the gap constantly, as Ippo's strength lies in being up close. I hope you finish this fight. Let's go!